first of all, I just want to say I'm so grateful to Dr. Nanas and her team for taking care of us. So this experience, it was the last group. We did everything, 6 years, depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts. We went to therapy, we went to residential, partial hospitalization, and nothing worked. And so, from watching the podcasts of of Dr. Nanos, we kind of followed through and watched all her podcasts, and we just felt a connection to her, and I just felt like there's heart in her, and she knows what she does. I feel like she knew what she was doing. So it was such a whirlwind. Saturday we went on consultation, and then we set up for 5 days of treatment right away. And already on the first day, I could feel and I could see the difference on my daughter. We had a very engaging conversation, and it was the first time that we've had that in a very long time, because we haven't had that. And so 5 days later, every day I could see a difference. 5 days later, and now it's been a month, and everything is working well, and I'm just hoping that it continues. And from what she's saying and Dr. Vaughn's saying, that we are just hoping that this will continue, because this turned a new leaf in our life. I'm just grateful.
Hi.
Be careful.
Okay, hi. So I am 16 right now, and ever since hello. And ever since,
Sorry, way too many words here.
okay. Ever since I was 10, I was struggling with depression, and it just got worse with middle school because I got bullied, so I eventually developed PTSD. And ever since I was diagnosed with depression at, I think, age 11 or 12, I have been doing therapy. And the thing with that is I never really felt a connection with a therapist, which is probably maybe on their part, maybe on mine, I don't know. But either way, it just wasn't working for me. And it got to a point where earlier in this year, I would call my dad every day during school, and I'd be like, take me home. And then he'd be like, no, you need to go to school. And I was just so like suicidal, and I just thought that like my life was over. I didn't think I would see myself past the age of like, honestly, like 14 or 15. So like my mom said, I did residential treatment. It was okay. I honestly it didn't really help. And then I did a partial hospitalization program that also didn't really help me. But I just think it just wasn't right, and I needed something else. So the place where I did my partial hospitalization program, I actually did an interview with Dr. Nanos, and that's how we found out about being here today. And I thought that since it was either I go to wilderness therapy or I do TMS, I thought, hey, you know what? I'm gonna try something new, and I did TMS. And I remember I came here and I was just like, there's no way this is gonna work. Like, this is a joke. like this literally isn't real. And then I remember like after my third treatment, I just lay down in the bed and I just cried for like an hour. And I remember I was told that that was like one of the positive symptoms. And it was just, I kept just like, my mood was just so stable after that. And I remember I used to be like so explosive. I used to be like, Mom, I hate you, like a normal teenager. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just so like positive now, and I'm just like so straightforward, and yeah, I'm just so like stable. Yeah, I'm even. Yeah.
It's normal.
Oh yeah. About school?
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, so I actually talked to some of my friends about it today, and they asked me, they're like, do you ever feel sad? And I was like, no. I physically can't feel sad. Like, it's actually so crazy. Like, it literally, I can't. I haven't felt sad this entire month. It completely changed my life. Like, I remember on my intake year, my PTSD symptoms were severe, and then afterwards, when after my last treatment, it dropped down to mild.
Thank you both. Thank you so much for sharing your story.